Now, a day after the grand showing of the opposition unity at Karnataka swearing in, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar met Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar on a mission to unite the opposition parties. Both the leaders had a very, very long meeting. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal, after this meeting, came out and said the proposal, the ordinance which has been passed by the government of India just 2 days back, which has more or less reversed the Supreme Court constitutional judgment which came in the favor of the Aam Aadmi Party government. The Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal said that Rajya Sabha, if all the opposition parties unite, the BJP would not be able to get this through. In fact, it would be a semi-final for the 2024 election. That's what, in fact, Mr. Kejriwal spoke after the meeting with Mr. Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar also termed the ordinance unconstitutional and extended support to Arvind Kejriwal. Let me very quickly at this moment, because this ordinance, ladies and gentlemen, has become a huge talking point and in the political circles as well. Harish Khurana, spokesperson of the BJP, is joining us at this moment. I'm also joined by Priyanka Kakkar, national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. I welcome both of you on the broadcast. Harish bhai, I want to start by asking you the very basic argument that Mr. Nitish Kumar also in fact said, that this ordinance is now somewhere becoming another point of unity as far as the opposition is concerned. It is being seen as a move, anti-federalism moved, anti-democratic move by the opposition parties.
See, now Arvind Kejriwal, Nitish Kumar, Tejashwi, Yadav and other people who is alleged opposition, you can call it the Congress, also can come in the same boat. Whether they want to accept the leadership of Arvind Kejriwal, that they have to decide. But when they say that this is unconstitutional work has been happened, they should understand few things. Like they should understand what the administrative and the legal status of Delhi is. We should understand it is a union territory with a special powers, it's not a full statehood. That's all we know that. And also, we should understand what Arvind Kejriwal was doing since when he got the power from on 11th May. He met the chief minister that time. Chief minister met the lieutenant governor that time, and it was decided that within 2-3 days the things will melt down, and we'll all study what the litigation has been come out. But why was he so much hurry? Point is, the 8 IAS officers like Kini Singh, Ashish More, Raj Shekhar, they are given in writing that is a constitutional breakdown or administrative breakdown has happened. They have been alleged like they've been harassed. They've been blatantly harassment has been taken place. Why this has happened? This is just because you want to hide the corruption charges what has happened.
Right.
And the people what they are saying they don't have power. They should mind that they have not. Still.
No, but Harish Khurana, I want to ask you one question.
Authority has been made.
No, I want to ask you one question, and then I'll get Priyanka to respond to that. You are saying that Mr. Nitish Kumar and everybody else doesn't understand the constitutional position as far as the national capital is concerned. Are you then also in the same breath saying that a constitutional bench of the 5 senior most judges of this country, they don't understand the constitutional position of national capital?
I'm not saying this. But we should understand what 238 said. And also
this is the same interpretation that has been made by the constitutional bench.
Let me. Under 239A, after that, we all know that this is a union territory, and the head of the state is Lieutenant Governor. Administrative head is Lieutenant Governor. We should understand that. And the same Supreme Court has said clearly in Para 94 that you can, if the center wants to make a law on this, he can change it. And what we have done exactly the same thing by bringing the ordinance that.
You've not made a law, sir. You brought an ordinance. Ordinance and law are two different things. You will have to go through the parliament route to make it into a law.
We'll the parliament. Like okay. 679 ordinance has been, since independence, 679 ordinance has come up and passed in the parliament.
True. So only after passing through the parliament they become the law. But Priyanka Kakkar, the basic argument of the Bharatiya Janata Party is that Arvind Kejriwal and the government headed by him, you are treating the IAS officers in the national capital as your own fiefdom. There has been multiple examples of mistreatment for the IAS officers who do not go by the whims and fancies of the Aam Aadmi Party, and that is why it was necessary to bring this ordinance.
Ankit, good evening to everyone. Ankit, see, firstly, let me explain what the Supreme Court held in this constitutional bench judgment, which was headed by 5 judges. The judgment was unanimous. It took 9 years for this judgment. it's a little nuanced when it comes to the law. It's not as plain speak as Harish ji tried to explain. In this judgment, it was elaborated upon what decentralization of power in Delhi, in the specific context of Delhi, what decentralization of power will mean, what devolution of power will mean, what the political executive, it was clearly held, the political executive shall control the civil services. In the case of Delhi, the political executive was held to be the Arvind Kejriwal government. It was clearly demarcated that India is a federal structure and this federal structure shall be maintained. Ankit, with all due respect, I am saying this with full responsibility that this cannot be altered by an ordinance. These are constitutional principles which cannot be altered by a midnight ordinance. And today, with respect to the meeting with Nitish ji, Arvind Kejriwal ji has also requested, since he's going, Nitish ji is on a tour on meeting different Vipakshi Netas, and so is Arvind Kejriwal ji, that when this, if they pass this, if they table this ordinance as a bill in the House, then everyone in Rajya Sabha shall oppose it to show the
Harish
strength
Khurana,
of
does this put
opposition unity.
in a way the government once again against the judiciary? It basically what the judiciary has said. You have completely gone against that.
Para 95 of the same judgment which is Priyanka is referring, I'm reading 2 lines in that. If Parliament enacts a law granting executive power of any subject which is written within the domain of NCT Delhi, the executive power of the Lieutenant Governor, I'm quoting again, Lieutenant Governor shall be modified to the extent as provided in that law. So
that is what, it's a little nuanced, Harish ji. A little nuanced. What happens is that you can't club the state.
Okay,
sir, you are misreading the law.
Okay, hold on.
Misreading the paragraph.
With due apologies to both of you, because we were discussing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's foreign visit. I'm completely out of time on this. I have to wrap this up. But important thing is that at least at this moment, it looks like that it took only 7 days for the government, which was very uncomfortable with that decision which had come from the Supreme Court, a constitutional bench of the Supreme Court, that a new interpretation has been made. This has again gone back to the court. The government has taken it. The Aam Aadmi Party, of course, will be challenging it. But the whole timing of bringing this ordinance when the court was also going on vacation is also putting a lot of question mark on the intention of this entire ordinance. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out in the courts in the coming days. But at this moment, it's back to square one for the Aam Aadmi Party government in the national capital. A 9-year-long fight is exactly where it started 9 years back. That's all the time that I have. Thank you so much to both my guests. A quick break.